Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a case which is based on prosecution proceedings against the assessee for the delay in depositing the TDS. The limited issue in the present case was that if the assessee is able to demonstrate that there was some reasonable cause for the delay in deposit of TDS, so whether in that case, just because some delay is there in depositing the TDS, the prosecution proceeding should go on against the assessee. This issue has been taken up by Honorable Andhra Pradesh High Court in the case of Aditya Institute of Technology and Management versus State of Andhra Pradesh. This matter has been reported in 471 ITR at page number 262 and the date of the judgment is 21st June 2024. There is section 276B which talks about for the prosecution proceedings for not depositing the TDS as per the provisions of the Act, and similarly section 276BB which talks about of non-deposit of TDS as per the provisions which talks about the non-deposit of tax collected at source according to the provisions of the Act. And similarly there is section 278AA which talks about that the punishment not to be imposed in certain cases. That is, when there is some reasonable cause on the part of the assessee for not depositing the TDS in time, the assessee prosecution should not go on. In the present case, the assessee has deducted the TDS under various provisions of the Act, but there was some delay in deposit of this TDS, but ultimately the assessee has deposited all the TDS with interest under section 201 subsection 1 clause A. The principal commissioner initiated the prosecution proceedings. The assessee replied that the assessee has deposited all the TDS with interest and the assessee is also ready to pay any penalty if there. The assessee said that the delay was because of the reason that the assessee was not able to get the reimbursement of the fees of the students from the state government. And as soon as this reimbursement was received by the assessee, all the TDS was deposited with interest. But in spite of this valid explanation, the principal commissioner go ahead with launching the prosecution. So the assessee filed the criminal applications or criminal petitions for quashing of the prosecution proceedings. When the matter was heard by the Andhra Pradesh High Court, the court said that in the present case, the complaints are misconceived in the present case because whatever the delay was there in depositing the TDS was not in the control of the assessee, and this was because the assessee was not able to get its reimbursement of fees of the students from the state government, and there is no denying the fact in the present case that whatever the TDS was there, it has been deposited with interest. So in the present case, according to the Andhra Pradesh High Court, there were no tenable grounds to continue the criminal proceedings against the assessee. From the conclusion of the case, since the assessee has deposited all the TDS with interest and there was cause because the assessee has not received the amount from the state government, that's why the assessee was able to get its case through regarding the prosecution. The big lesson from this case is that the assessee should not make it the habit of depositing the TDS late, because it has been seen that in various circumstances some assessees are delaying the TDS for no reason, and they think that if they will deposit the TDS with interest, the matter is over. First of all, the assessee can get the notice for late deposit of TDS, and there are penalties for late deposit of TDS, and if the prosecution is launched, then there is a lot of harassment for the assessee to stand in queue with the other criminals. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Aditya Institute of Technology and Management versus State of Andhra Pradesh. And this case has been reported in 471 ITR at page number 262. And the date of the judgment is 21st June 2024. Thank you, friends.